Welcome back to Next Gen Motors, where we explore the future of cars today. In this video we're diving into the highly anticipated 2026 Lexus IS, a car that has carried the weight of Lexus's sporty sedan reputation for decades. The IS has long been Lexus's answer to the German trio of the BMW 3 Series, Mercedes-Benz C-Class, and Audi A4. After years of relatively subtle updates and facelifts, Lexus has decided it's time for a major transformation, bringing new styling, fresh technology, and a whole new approach to performance. The 2026 Lexus IS represents the brand's effort to stay competitive in an era that values both performance and efficiency. Let's take a slow walk around this car, beginning with the exterior, then stepping inside the cabin, exploring what kind of performance it delivers, checking the pricing landscape, and finishing with whether it all comes together to justify the anticipation. Exterior. The first thing you notice as you approach the 2026 Lexus is the front fascia. Lexus's spindle grille has been evolving for more than a decade, and in this version, it's more refined and integrated into the bodywork than ever. It's bold without being overdone, featuring a three-dimensional mesh pattern that almost appears to float inside the frame. Slim LED headlights angle sharply toward the center, creating a focused, aggressive look. The signature L-shaped daytime running lights now sit higher, closer to the main projectors, creating a unified, futuristic face. The hood itself is sculpted with sharp creases that run down toward the grille, giving the car a wide, planted stance. Air intakes at the corners of the bumper aren't just for show, they're functional, channeling air toward the brakes for cooling while emphasizing performance intent. From the front, the 2026 IS communicates both elegance and sport, a balance that has always defined Lexus. As you move around to the side profile, the design continues to impress. The proportions have been subtly tweaked compared to the previous IS. The wheelbase is slightly longer, giving the car more visual length and improving rear seat space inside. The roofline flows in a smooth arc, almost coupe-like in its sweep toward the rear, which adds to the sporty character. The doors feature clean, sculpted surfaces, with a prominent shoulder line that runs from the headlights all the way to the taillights. Flush door handles, similar to what we've seen on the Lexus RZ electric crossover, improve aerodynamics and modernize the appearance. Wheel options range from 18 inches on the entry trims up to aggressive 20-inch alloys with a multi-spoke design on performance-oriented variants. The stance is low, wide, and athletic, but with just enough subtle chrome detailing around the window frames to remind you that this is still a luxury car. Now, step to the rear and the story continues. The full-width light bar that has become a Lexus hallmark stretches across the back of the car, with the brand name spelled out boldly in the center instead of a traditional badge. The taillights taper toward the fenders, creating a wraparound effect that enhances the car's width. The trunk lid integrates a subtle lip spoiler, and depending on trim, you'll either find clean exhaust finishes tucked neatly into the bumper or sportier quad outlets on the higher performance models. The bumper design is muscular but tidy, with integrated air outlets at the corners. It's a rear end that's stylish, instantly recognizable as Lexus, and modern enough to stand against rivals that often lean on flashy touches to stand out. Interior. Open the door and slide into the interior, and you're immediately greeted by an environment that blends advanced technology with handcrafted attention to detail. Lexus has redesigned the cabin to be cleaner and more driver-centric. A large 14-inch infotainment display dominates the center stack, angled slightly toward the driver, with crisp graphics and an interface that's both intuitive and fast. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard, and voice controls powered by a smarter AI assistant make interacting with the car more natural. Ahead of the driver sits a fully digital 12.3-inch instrument cluster with customizable layouts, offering everything from minimalist elegance to performance-oriented displays with large tachometers and performance data. The materials feel upscale throughout. Soft-touch leatherette comes standard, while higher trims deliver semi-aniline leather, suede inserts, or even bamboo and open-pore wood accents depending on the package. Lexus has placed an emphasis on ambient lighting, with designs of customizable colors creating an atmosphere that can shift from relaxed to sporty depending on your mood. Seating comfort remains a Lexus strong point. The front buckets are supportive for spirited driving but still plush enough for long commutes. Heated unventilated functions are available, and in the top trims, you'll even find massaging seats. Rear passengers benefit from that slightly longer wheelbase, gaining improved legroom over the outgoing model, and tri-zone climate control ensures everyone stays comfortable. Performance. When it comes to performance, Lexus is steering the IS toward a hybrid-focused future. The base engine is expected to be a 2.5-liter four-cylinder hybrid, delivering around 240 horsepower combined, paired to an electronically controlled continuously variable transmission. For buyers seeking more punch, a 2.4-liter turbocharged hybrid with dual electric motors is available, pushing output closer to 300 horsepower. Both powertrains emphasize smooth delivery, instant low-end torque from the electric assist, and vastly improved fuel efficiency compared to the old naturally aspirated V6. For those who crave a sportier drive, Lexus hasn't forgotten performance enthusiasts. An IS 500 hours F Sport model is rumored, blending a higher output version of the hybrid system with adaptive suspension tuning and rear biased all-wheel drive. While it may not deliver the raw V8 growl of the outgoing IS 500, it promises a satisfying blend of acceleration, handling, and efficiency. 0 to 60 times are expected to range from just under 7 seconds in the base hybrid to around 5 seconds flat for the top-spec models. Handling has been sharpened with a stiffer chassis, wider track, and Lexus's new Direct for all-wheel drive technology on select trims, which can distribute torque instantly between front and rear wheels for improved grip and agility. Pricing is always critical, and Lexus knows it needs to hit the sweet spot. The outgoing is started around $42,000, and with the new technology and hybrid systems, the 2026 model is expected to start closer to $45,000. Mid-level trims will likely land in the $50,000 range, while fully loaded F-Sport variants with all the bells and whistles could push past $60,000. This positions the IS competitively against its German rivals, undercutting them slightly while still offering a strong mix of features and reliability that Lexus is known for. As we step back and look at the whole package, the 2026 Lexus IS feels like a thoughtful evolution of a beloved luxury sports sedan. The exterior styling is sharper and more cohesive than ever. The interior delivers a balance of high-tech convenience and classic Lexus craftsmanship, and the move toward hybrid powertrain sets the stage for better efficiency without sacrificing driving enjoyment. Purists may lament the loss of naturally aspirated engines or the brawny V8, but for the vast majority of buyers, the new IS offers a compelling blend of performance, comfort, and sustainability. Lexus has managed to keep the IS relevant in a highly competitive segment, and if first impressions hold true, it could be one of the best all-around sports sedans in its class. Thank you for joining us on this step dive into the 2026 Lexus IS here at Next Gen Motors. If you enjoyed this review and want to stay updated on the latest car news and detailed reviews, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss an update. The next generation of Lexus's sports sedan is nearly here, and we'll be bringing you more content as soon as it hits showrooms. Until then, drive safe and we'll see you in the next video.